A woman was trapped in the mountains by a glass wall for 3 days. She searched everywhere for an exit each day. Finally, she spotted an elderly couple. She was thrilled and wanted to approach them for help. But once again, she was blocked by the glass wall. And what was even more bizarre, she desperately banged on the wall and shouted loudly, but they just couldn't hear her. The water in the old man's hand was flowing. They seemed to be under a spell and stood there motionless. The eerie vibe made the woman shudder all over. She quickly called her dog and ran out. Just like that, she was trapped in the mountains for 2 months. She went every day to see if the glass wall had disappeared. On this day, at dawn, suddenly, there was a noise outside the door. The woman was very scared. She nervously got up and walked out to open the door. That wall had actually shrunk and directly blocked the door. The woman screamed in despair. Then she suddenly woke up. It turned out to be just a dream. She went to that cabin in the woods again, picked up the binoculars and looked. The elderly couple was still there. Their posture hadn't changed. Their eyes were open. The mentally broken woman made up her mind. She had to break through this glass wall. She got into her red sports car, floored the gas pedal all the way. As a result, the car was deformed from the crash, but that wall still didn't budge. On the 99th day of being trapped, she suddenly heard a strange noise outside. When she went out to look, it turned out to be a skinny little kitten. The woman rescued it. Now she had one more companion by her side. A cat, a cow, a dog, and a person. They relied on each other to survive in this mountain. There wasn't much food left in the house. In order to feed a family of 4, the woman began to learn survival skills. She tilled the land and planted potatoes, took her hunting rifle up the mountain to hunt, preparing food for cows by cutting grass. She even learned to assist the cow in giving birth. And that's how it was for another 6 months. The woman seemed to have gotten used to life in the mountains. She no longer thought about how to get out. She let go of her desire to be out in the world. Sunshine, dogs, fresh air. Spending a lifetime here didn't seem so bad. But on this day, she suddenly found a map in the scrapped car. This reignited her hope of getting out. The next day, she came to the other side of the mountain. There are some creepy dead trees here, hanging out in her old clothes, like human shapes swaying in the wind. Just looking at it made people feel fear in their hearts. The woman quickened her pace and walked deep into the mountains. Until the next day, she saw a logging truck. The logs in the back were swaying eerily, as if someone had just moved them a second ago. She slowly approached, but the stick in her hand was suddenly blocked. It was that wall again. Due to copyright reasons, this movie can only take you this far. The name of this movie is called Die One.